Dear students, in this video I will explain you chapter 15, that is water. So let us try to learn something about water. Water is an essential compound that covers more than 70% of the Earth's surface. As we all know, water is very important. No living organisms can survive without water. And then water cover more than 70% of the Earth's surface. That means 30% of the Earth's surface is land. And then water can be found everywhere around us, such as in the river, lake, oceans, in the soil, and even inside the body of living organisms. Water can be found. So all the living organisms need water to survive and to sustain their life. Therefore, water is considered as an important and basic need of life on Earth. Now let us see compositions of water. Water is made up of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, that means H2O. This is the compositions of water. Now let us see distributions of Earth's water. Here 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. That means more than half of the Earth's surface is covered by water. But still then, peoples around the world are facing shortage of water. Why it is so? Because 97% of the total water is salty water. It is a salt water. So only 3% is fresh water. Only 3% is drinkable, and only 3% is suitable for human use. That is the reason why humans or people around the world are facing shortage of water, even though 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. Now let us see again states of water. Water can exist in 3 states, that is solid, liquid, and gas. So solid form of water is ice, and liquid form of water can be found in rivers, lakes, and seas. And water also can be exist in gaseous state, that is water vapor. When we cook something in our home, like when we cook food and curry, when we heat water, we can see water vapor coming out from the pot. So that is the gaseous form of water. So water can exist in 3 states, that is solid, liquid, and gas. Now we will see changes of state. I have already explained you 3 states of water: solid, that is ice, liquid, and gases. These are the 3 states of water. So now we will see how solid is turned into liquid and how liquid turned into gases. Here we can see here heating. By heating we can change the state of water. So for example, the ice is a solid. So when you heat the ice, it will melt. It will change into liquid. So that is called melting. Ice is melt down to change into liquid. And again, the water or liquid, when you heat liquid, it will change into water vapor. This is gas. So this is called evaporation. And on cooling, we can change the state of water by cooling also. So when the water vapor is become very cool, it changes into water again. This is called condensing. And when the water is become cool, it changes into ice. This is called freezing. Now let us see again water cycle. What is water cycle? The movement of water around the Earth's surface is called water cycle. So let us try to see here from the picture. Here in the picture, this is the sun, and when the sun heats water in the ocean, when the sun hits the ocean or other water body like river and seas, water will evaporate. And then water vapor will goes up to the atmosphere and form a cloud. So when this cloud is heavy enough, it will fall down again as rain. So from here, the rainwater will flow back to the ocean and to the rivers and also to the lakes, and from here evaporations of water take place again. So when evaporations take place, water vapor will rise up to the atmosphere again, and from here water vapors form a clouds, and from the clouds the rains fall down again. So this is a continuous process. It has no beginning and no ending also. It is just a continuous process. So this is what we call it, water cycle. Now let's see again sources of water. There are two main sources of water. One is surface water and the other one is groundwater. These are two main sources of water. So let's see surface water. What is surface water? The water present on the Earth's surface is called surface water. So again, these surface water are classified into four different types again. One is rainwater. This rainwater is one of the surface water. So this rain is the main source of water. And again, this rainwater is the purest form of water. It does not contain any germs, but it does not contain any germs, but it contains some gases and some harmful substance like acid. It doesn't contain any germs, but it contains some dissolved gases and some harmful substance like acid. So this rainwater is the main source of water, and then it is the precipitation that come from the sky, or it is the raindrops that come from the sky, and it is the purest form of water. Let's see seawater. This seawater is water from all the river drain into the sea. So water from all the rivers are collected or flows to the sea. So this seawater is the richest source of water on earth. It is the richest source of water on earth, but it is not used for drinking and farming due to salinity. So this seawater is the richest source of water on earth, but then it is not useful for drinking and also for irrigation, because it is a salty water. It is not suitable for drinking also. It is not suitable for irrigation also, because it is a salty water. Let's see river water. The rainwater runs along the surface of the ground and goes into drain, then to the pond, stream, river, and lakes. Rainwaters runs along the surface of the ground, and it will goes into the ponds and stream through drains. River water dissolve many types of impurities and some soluble salt. So this river water contains many impurities, and also it contains some salt also, but the salt content is much less than the seawater. That is why this river water is drinkable, and it also can be used for irrigation also. Lake water dissolve less amount of dissolved mineral than well water and spring water. So here I think you can see this is a lake, and so here this is the lake water. So it dissolves less amount of dissolved mineral. That means it dissolves less amount of salt compared to well water and spring water. However, but then it contains more organic matter. So now let us see groundwater. What is groundwater? The water which is present or which occur under the earth's surface is called groundwater. So groundwater can be obtained by digging well, deep well, hand pump, borewell, etc. So we have two types of groundwater. One is well water and spring water. I'm sure we can see in the picture, this is the well water. So this is how we obtain groundwater, and then spring water, and this is the spring water. So these are the two types of groundwater. So let's see spring water. The water which come out with pressure in the form of spring from any opening in the earth is called spring water. It contains dissolved salt and mineral. So this is the spring water. And spring water contain salt and mineral. Water as disaster. Let's see. Water is very important for our survival. We cannot live without water. But lack of water and excess of water can turn into disaster. So let's see drought. Drought is a condition where there is no rainfall for over a period of time. That is called drought. So let us see the effect or the impact of drought. There will be a crop failure, shortage of water, shortage of water and fodder. It can bring a great difficulties to the peoples and animal. And then the economics of the regions is also affected, and the peoples will become weak physically and psychologically. This is the impacts of droughts. And flood is caused by excess of water. Drought is caused by lack of water, and then flood is caused by excess of water. Impact of flood or consequences of flood. Flood causes heavy loss to human and animal life and also property. It also affects agriculture. The spread of epidemics like cholera, diarrhea, skin disease, and other disorder is common after flood water recede. So flood also spread disease like cholera, diarrhea, and skin disease. Flood also causes soil erosion, destruction of landscape. It destroys the landscape, natural habitat, and it also pollutes the water bodies. So these are some of the effects of floods. So thank you for watching, and I'll try to continue in the next video, next chapter. I hope you learned something from this video. So thank you.